supposed to know what you're targeting? There's literally no...
It glows a little bit. I'm sorry if this gives you a headache. It gives me a headache too.
Yeah, it's going to be motion sickness.
To install a game from a disc, you just have to turn your computer to January 1st, 2019. Welcome to Harry Potter.
The options menu screen for Harry Potter.
Yes. Well, actually, you start the game and then it takes you to this menu before actually playing it. And there is no audio settings. It's only video. So for viewers at home, the audio has been minimized a little bit, but for us, it'll be louder.
Oh my.
For some reason, this game is very focused on the prophecy orbs. Like, we get tons of them everywhere in all the cutscenes. They show up for like 5 minutes a time.
The only thing that I remember about Order of the Phoenix is there was that one part where everybody drank a polyjuice to turn into Harry and ride the brooms out of the apartments.
That's
the
Deathly Hallows.
No, that was in Order of the Phoenix.
No.
It is because that's the Order of the Phoenix.
That's the Order of the Phoenix as established in this movie, but it doesn't happen till the end.
They're not the... This isn't the one where they ride out of the...
Nope. Welcome.
What do they do then?
Well, I guess you'll find out.
Oh, this is where he gets kissed by a Death Eater.
This is where Dudley gets kissed by a Death Eater. Which, like, iconic cutscene over here. Extremely random. And we just kind of get, like, a move your mouse to cast. Again, we are playing this on full mouse controls, as is frankly needed with this game. You can set it to be your arrow keys, but without the pain of trying to cast spells with your mouse, what's the point?
Underage magic cast in the presence of a muggle. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the start of this one. Remember, it's like, oh no, will he be able to go to Hogwarts?
Oh,
main character.
He's done crime, and now Rita Skeeter is going to interview him?
No.
No, different
Reader Scooter is number 4. Hermione, like, fucking kills, sorry, YouTube for swearing, Rita Skeeter. She turns her into a bug and locks her in a jar. Hermione is, like, way more unhinged than you think.
She was kind of rude, though.
Yeah.
This is Sirius Black.
Yes.
Who, spoilers, secretly is a dog.
Oh, and dies.
Oh. He's a dog, because they were all animated.
That was the 3rd book that was established, so you would also know that by now.
Oh.
Well, the reason we're playing this because Hogwarts Legacy is coming out next week, and the anticipation is too much, so...
Need to get your fix.
Gotta get my fix of Hogwarts exploration, which this game is really interesting because you can either rush through the plot or not. Basically nothing happens, and then you explore the castle regardless at any time.
You literally just click and drag to cast a spell.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, you can pick which thing somehow.
Because I did, I like the noodle art that he's got going on.
Oh yeah, get ready for a lot of that, especially when you mess up casting and it's like just waggly as hell.
Because I did play like one of the first or second one on PC, and I did the one where you had to like trace the shape. I have played that on PC.
Okay. If you look at the user manual, you'll see.
But I haven't played a game
spells.
with graphics this good. Let's put it that way.
We're gonna rush through this portion of the thing.
They're doing the pulsar now?
Yeah. We had to relearn these spells from Sirius for some reason.
And they're just here to mess up the furniture.
That is the thing that all the Harry Potter games suffer from. We can't just give you everything, and yet you do have to kind of learn it.
Well, it's the disconnect between the player needs to learn or be reminded how to do this, but within the canon of the universe, he should already know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we relearn Reparo later. Sorry, we just have to cast a while, and then it'll let us move on.
You have to rearrange the furniture.
Yeah, the other odd thing is you change targets by using the arrow keys, which like is the opposite of where your hands want to be.
How are you supposed to know what you're targeting? There's literally no.
It glows a little bit.
There's no HUD.
I might stop Mum moaning for 5 minutes.
Mom boning for 5 minutes?
Moaning.
Oh.
They're about somewhere.
You know
Is this
the
Hermione's house?
Oh my god, you really don't remember anything.
Well, because she's like low key rich, right?
This
She's a what?
This
A
is
legacy
where
admission to
the-
Hogwarts. Her parents.
This is
are
the
all,
Order of the Phoenix headquarters. This is Grimmauld Place. The like building splits open. There's the narrow spot. It's Sirius Black's house.
Oh, I remember being Sirius Black. Why is she saying that Mom's gonna stop moaning about?
That was Ginny Weasley. I think there's some bullshit line about.
That was Hermione talking. What?
There was Ginny and then there was Hermione.
There were two different women in that room moments ago.
This is
that what you're telling
Hermione.
me? Okay, she has a striped shirt, and it's all in the elbow, I guess, from Hermione.
But yeah, no, they're just here because Harry was in trouble and they're meeting up here before school for some reason.
Ginny's in this scene too, though?
Ginny was in the other room. I think we were practicing the homework with Ginny.
I could have sworn I've only seen one person, and it's Hermione. Do they just look similar?
I guess. Oh yeah, get ready
I know
for
they're not
like
supposed
the
to,
worst.
like-
The running controls work when you're in the castle because it's like a large enough space that you can't go wrong. In here, no. The camera will never decide to do the right thing.
Your elbow control is incredible here.
Thanks. I actually am
I
kind
know
of afraid.
Wingardium Leviosa is in the wrist, but apparently the rest of it is all in the elbow.
Basically every spell is in the wrist, don't you know? I would actually hesitate to learn what the arrow controls are for the spells because hitting the arrow keys in a certain order, do you have to like rotate all the way around? That's Ron,
is it
by the
like-
way, not
I know that that's
Hermione.
Ron. I recognize Ron. Is this one of those romance games?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we have to.
Someone must have made that, right? A game where you get to kiss the Dementors, where you want to kiss the Dementors.
No, because J.K. Rowling would shut that down instantly.
Oh, I thought she was a big supporter of fan fiction.
Yes, but not when it comes to things that could potentially cost money.
Then someone on Tumblr must have wrote about it.
Now, the nice thing,
Some like Dementor first kiss fan fiction.
the thing that they did do that's good with the Wingardium is that it kind of like locks in, so you can let go of it way early. Oh, sorry, Ron has to get the fourth one. You notice there's a trend of 3 repeats that we do, and then whoever else is in the room does it really slowly. And then we have to learn how to change targets again.
I'm sorry, but this is not that much easier than if they just packed their suitcase themselves.
Well, I think the thing is, in canon, it's easier because, like, they have motor control. But for us, it's harder because we have mouse control. But Harry doesn't know that, you know.
I don't know. I feel like if I had to levitate something at a distance by pointing something at it, that would be harder than picking it up. For something like packing my suitcase.
That's right. I feel like also that there would be
other-
like a packing the suitcase spell.
Yeah, well, I feel like in the movies or something, they do like one thing and all the stuff just flies and goes in the suitcase. Like, that's definitely easier.
Yeah.
But one at a time, levitating your folded sweaters into your suitcase doesn't
Look at that
seem
like foot urn
very
thing.
efficient. I know that the one with the pink hair is Nymphadora Tonks.
Correct.
And I know that she has...
Oh, sorry. There's a cutscene, which
it's
means
the
we have to
twins.
completely change quality and like the tone of it for some reason.
You know the importance Voldemort places on what we must.
We're using their like little ear thing to listen into the meeting,
Yeah.
which is interesting
I know
because
they have
I
all their
don't remember
friends.
if this shows up in the movie that much. I think this game like weirdly has a few details that the movie does not. including
I would
Harry's
say-
creepy teeth.
I would say it's missing a lot of details in the texture and just resolution in general.
That's fair. There is a way to up the resolution. I was looking this up online, but you have to like edit the hex code of one of the files to like cause the game to load the assets more.
That's not.
Yeah.
Whoa, is that
I want to hear who you think it is.
I'm trying to remember his name. I know that it's not it. I'm trying to make a joke, but I forgot his name.
Hot take,
Who
this
is
is
the-
the best version of Dolores. It's the one from this game.
Who was
Because her robotic tonality from the game just works for her character. Everyone else, it's like, oh, creepy. For her, it's like, ah, yes, your true state.
Winston Churchill. That was the joke I was gonna make. I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say, is that Winston Churchill? And it would have been funny because he kind of looked like Winston Churchill, but obviously isn't.
Oh, there's gonna be some line about, I know the ministry's meddling at Hogwarts.
I killed the joke by
Wait.
forgetting his name for a
Ready? It's gonna be,
minute and a half.
oh, never mind. That's the one where Hermione turns over and she's like, I know what this means. The ministry's muggling at Hogwarts.
Muggling? You can't say that.
Meddling, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at the...
Welcome to the beautiful castle. Yeah, this is actually Hogwarts
Oh, are those
Legacy.
like fall leaves or something?
Welcome to Courtyard 1, which is the one outside of the Great Hall that looks exactly like the other one, except there's not a little well in the center.
Ron's a prefect?
Yep,
Did that happen in the books?
yep.
I feel like it did.
Come on, you better get to the common room.
I forget why though. Oh yeah, so here's the
Ron's a narc.
here's the thing. So you can obviously do what he says, but basically anytime you're in the courtyard, you can also do any of the other stuff. I'm pretty sure this is a sweeping task. Yeah.
You discovered a hidden Hogwarts symbol.
Love that.
Apparently,
Mom would love that. Oh, because
yeah, we don't know Incendio
Moms
yet,
do
so we
love
can't do
to
anything else.
sweep.
But those little dots we get upgrades our spellcasting in quotations, which means that during combat we will shoot extra spells. Like instead of one stupefy, you'll send 4 out.
Have at the same target or
Yeah.
what?
It's very strange. So the combat gets easier the more things you find.
Press.
Tab.
Oh.
Welcome to one of the most functional yet terrible maps of Hogwarts you've ever seen. We can see our list of characters. We can find them with this, and then I think on the other side we get locations if we need to go to them.
I will say 2 cool things. One, he said that he did the whole I solemnly swear I'm up to no good when you open the map, which is neat. And mischief managed when you close it. That's cool. But the other thing, in terms of like function for a game too, something like the Marauders map is a great like way to include an in-universe reason why you know where all the locations are, but also where every NPC you need to interact with is.
Yes.
I like that as a like functional.
Now, Moaning Myrtle
Thing for both the
owns
game
the
and-
Room of Achievements or something. I forget what it's called, but it's where all of our awards go. And weirdly enough, you get one of the rewards you get is like video interviews of the actors being excited about the game, and like, what's her name who plays Hermione?
Emma Roberts? No.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson?
That sounds too correct. I don't know. Anyway, you get an interview of them, like all talking about being in a video game, and it's clear that none of them play video games at all because they just do not know what's happening with it.
That's fine. I thought Moaning Myrtle never left the bathroom though.
So that is correct.
So did they just change that for this game because
Of
they
course.
wanted to put a character with face recognition attached to?
Well,
something?
I mean, I do think it's fair to use a ghost as a like achievement tracker.
I just thought
Yeah, but why not like?
'Cause they
really
can
have
show
this
up
nick or
anywhere.
something?
I mean, apart from the hearing
I don't know.
and almost being expelled.
Oh yeah, this is the year that Harry like really screws over Cho Chang.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I do.
he kind of.
Or
Scott
is it the year
Pilgrim's her.
after or something?
He kind of Scott Pilgrim's her, doesn't
Now,
he?
welcome to Cardio the Experience. We were talking about
Is this
this.
a platformer?
We were talking about this yesterday, but Hogwarts would suck even if you had no classes in a day, you are at minimum going, especially if you're in Gryffindor, down 7 flights of stairs that are each made out of multiple stairs to then just eat.
3 times a day.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, you wouldn't go up and down. That's
So
the
are
point.
those little like Marauders map footsteps? Those are
Helping
telling
us.
you like where to go.
Yeah. Now, they made
cool.
the steps just awkward enough that it is hard to sprint up them. I'm sorry if this gives you a headache. It gives me a headache, too.
Yeah, it's gonna be motion sickness.
But don't worry, we only have to do it all the time in this game.
Is this back in the before times where you couldn't turn off motion blur on video games?
Oh, sorry, it's not motion blur, it's the game being slow.
Oh.
Because it turns out Windows doesn't really love when you load an older version of itself to play a game within it.
True.
I mean, like, I could run an actual emulator and then it would probably be a little smoother. This is just like the Windows load thing. Fun fact for anyone who wants to re-experience this. What did they say? Oh, we have to talk to someone, I think. And I missed.
I really must pay.
Someone. Is it this kid?
Do you know what
Oh,
the
yeah.
password is for common room?
Mimbulus, Mimble
Which, like, password system general. Anyway, I had to to install a game from a disk. You just have to turn your computer to January 1st, 2019. For some reason.
That's interesting.
Where have you two been?
Finally.
You probably noticed board.
Oh, sorry. Hermione left the notice board in the wrong position for fun.
And also you need to use magic to flip it over.
Yep.
Not just push it. Oh, you got more circles.
Yeah, the circles are everywhere.
Umbridge for defense against the dark arts next. Maybe.
They have to deliver us all their exposition. It is interesting that the animators
Did they get the kids
chose...
to voice act all this?
Yeah, they did. It is interesting that the animators chose to not have the characters move their arms ever.
Except when you're casting spells and they go woo, 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 woo.
Yep. Like, at most we get these little shrugs. I guess they must have just put skeletons in the things and then given up.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, this is where the achievements are. If we don't go in, Myrtle will,
Oh
like...
my gosh.
Yeah, she's, like, literally the worst character.
Why is she so weird?
Go to the room of rewards. And if wishes could one tree life, please test us someone else. Do I need a password to come in? Did you not hear? I said push off.
Well, we could. Or we could stay here until Myrtle comes back. Myrtle likes Harry.
Oh
I'm sure
my.
Harry asked her she'd stay here all the time.
What?
So,
I love
Oh my.
blackmailing the portraits.
When Hermione just jumps straight to extortion.
Again, interestingly a better representation of her character than the movies.
She's not that.
So yeah, we could go in there. You know what? We might as well because we can get the Myrtle cutscene.
Curse be with you. All your discoveries are making my arm ache.
Oh yeah, for some reason he seems to imply that like us finding stuff out of all the students makes his little vial heavier. Yeah. Welcome to also snake-like hallway number 1 of a million. They used this shape quite a lot when making this version of Hogwarts.
It would be interesting to see the like the actual models of all the rooms put together compared to what the map says they should be, because I feel like it wouldn't line up.
Oh, it kind of does. So we are... Oh. Sorry, let me... So you can see there's like L shape, L shape, L shape, L shape, L shape. These are all...
Oh, each of those are a different place you can go?
Yeah. It's a pretty extensive map, honestly. It is very confusing because so many of it is reused
All
assets.
your discoveries are making my arm ache.
Yeah, I'll say that having a big map does not necessarily mean you have a good map.
Oh, look, we only need another 50 points to get our next reward. I don't actually know where these feet are going, because I
They
haven't
seem to
been
be
listening to
following
anything.
you more than they're leading
Well,
you.
it's because they go at the wrong speed, kind of. Okay, this is... We're going to potions, maybe? Oh yeah, because this game has the yeah. I know how
Class
to.
schedule.
Oh wait,
What's
sorry.
your first class of the day? One.
Okay, it has to be Depulso. Some of them you just have to fix stuff around the castle.
So is there like a way for you to select your spell? Is it the way that you move your mouse?
It's the way I'm moving my mouse.
Oh.
And I don't think we have Incendio yet. No. Oh, sorry. We just leveled up, so Moaning Myrtle again.
Room for a long time.
Oh, you got 70 flashlight.
I'm sorry. We literally were just there. You're not allowed to say we haven't been there. Yeah, so this would be Incendio, but we can't go there yet. Pardon Harry walking the wrong direction. The nice thing is the map will tell you if you've found all the quote-unquote secrets in one area.
Oh, like this.
No, because we haven't lit that thing on fire. Which, hilariously enough, this right here counts as finding a Hogwarts crest. Because you light up the little brazier to see
To
it.
illuminate it. Yeah.
Because it's so hard to see. Can you guess what spell we'll need here? I will say, I do kind of love the tiny, quote-unquote puzzles that exist in this game. I'm glad that they're bringing that into Legacy. I am hoping for a little more variety, at least in model of things, though. Because, like, the armor and the urns are copy-pasted so many times in this game.
Yeah. It seems like I haven't seen as much stuff about Legacy as you have, but it seems like there's a little bit more complexity to the puzzles rather than just
Yeah, this game only has this
do the
level
task
of...
kind of thing.
Yeah, this game only has this level of puzzle, whereas Legacy at least, I think, has multiple levels. I think there's still going to be stuff. I thought that was hilarious, though. I was watching some reviewers look at it and refer to, like, repairing something as a puzzle, and it's like, I think that counts as, like, an action.
Yeah, it's a task. It's not a puzzle.
Oh, here we have our first mini game.
That you just did is like the weakest definition of puzzle that I would consider.
Are you ready to play a game of exploding snap?
What? I was gonna ask.
You
That
have
guy
to
in
hit
that painting
enter.
that you put back together, is he also alive, like the other paintings? Because it seems like that would be some special kind of hell.
Yeah. I think it contains a ghost. Okay, if we see two that match, we then hit enter, and we need to get 5. And it kind of gets stressful, honestly.
The picture has to match.
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying because the borders have matched. I mean, the matching ones in
Snap.
the stack. Oh, this is like okay. I used to play this like with a deck of cards. It wasn't with
Yeah.
magical.
You do kind of get like a preview of what's coming by what the edge borders, but there is something kind of like mind-numbing about this, especially in the later version, because this game naturally has like 3 modes, right? Each of the mini games has like harder things, and the anticipation of it just kind of like kills your brain in terms of finding the things.
Especially when they alternate or it's 2 different dragons in a row.
Yeah, I'm wondering if are we like stuck in a loop that will never.
I don't know. It also like sort of looks like the stack is getting smaller, but not.
Yeah. I don't know. I can
this
see
the whole
why
game?
this is the mini game. Now, remember, this is what fans want out of the new game.
There.
I think they
I had to
knew
say snap.
they knew that we were getting stuck.
It's getting faster. Okay, it is more nerve-wracking when it is faster.
I actually find it a little easier when it's
Snap.
faster because your brain doesn't forget it.
It makes me more tense though, because I feel rushed.
Oh shit!
No,
That's not it.
there's too many that also look kind of similar. You know.
It's okay. So that just deletes.
Snap.
It deletes those two from the deck. So now we can't officially get those. So I don't even think we're playing against the other person. We're just trying to get the most possible. I don't even think we can't even get any anymore. Oh. So like
only
those
two
are the
left.
extra ones, yeah. Now this is another one of
Best
the
score
games
5.
that
5 matches.
we had to
Okay,
get.
we got 7 matches.
This is another game that, like, if we followed J.K. Rowling's word on everything, would actually be the worst ever, because the cards explode for real if you don't match them, which then means that, like, you will, like, yes, I love playing a game where I lose pieces of the game every time.
Well, it's like Pogs.
I guess so. Oh yeah, sorry. Touching these birds
Not
discovers
the
them.
PogChamp Twitch emote, but like there was an actual game called Pogs.
Oh, I know about
That's
that.
where PogChamp comes from, you know, right?
Yeah.
There's a video where they were making a joke about Pogs. That's why it's called Pog.
I love how Harry can just pull out his wand and scare people. I guess he is now notorious after getting rid of Dementors.
True. Aren't they? Don't they like get in trouble for that shit though?
Yes, they do.
I guess not in any of the games because.
Well, yeah,
you
that's
just
the.
flipping your wand out for nothing.
I know. You just, like, imagine the chaos also of the youngest students having magic in this universe. Like,
I will say because they're like what 11.
this is the one. Okay, this is the secret passage one. I forget if there's some. Oh my god.
They're 11 when they start Hogwarts, right?
Yeah. 11-year-olds
Yeah.
should not be trusted.
As someone who, as someone who has like done a
Oh, yep, see.
like a STEM camp where we were supposed to learn activities, do learning activities in Minecraft. I have seen a bunch of 11-year-olds
Get
just
ready to
running
see
around in
Myrtle
Minecraft
again.
and just throwing lava on everything because they could and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they had actual magic that they had access to, that's the thing that you don't see in the books or the movies. Where's their ethics course?
Where's the sheer horror, which is 11-year-olds with the ability to levitate objects?
That's what I'm saying. Where's they need magical ethics as like the part of the core curriculum. It's like teaches you how to not be a horrifying person.
Yeah. Now, to be clear, this is not going
I
to
do
be
hear that Slytherins are exempt from
100%
that class though.
playthrough, because, frankly, I just don't want to play gobstones. Gobstones in this game is marbles, except you use your mouse and the speed that your mouse moves at to determine how hard you hit the ball, which is the least precise thing. It's basically just luck. But I will be playing this until Legacy comes out, so we'll see how that. I might be able to 100% it, honestly.
Oh, Legacy?
No, this one. I'm definitely 100%ing Legacy.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not I want to do gobstones on this one, really. Everything else is fine. It's just like repair the whole castle.